Ladies and gentlemen, the season pass is here, and despite knowing about this cacker, I think EA have plugged some of their league, because I did not see a single tweet about this guy, and I am dying to use him in game. So if you're like me and you want to get this season pass completed as quickly as possible, then you're in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe. And as usual, if you want to put some players around the out,
if you can't afford your favorite players and trading to them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA money, then playhub.com is exactly what you need. They take the company from the equation and has you buying coins directly off other players, which means you get far cheaper prices as well. You can buy and sell from the same account, so whether you want to buy your favorite player or you pack someone insane and you want to sell them, Playhub has you covered. Playhub protects both you and the seller, so every single transaction is 100% secure, and you can finally get your favorite players without breaking the bank. Make sure to use my link in the description and enjoy your new team.
So let's just have a look first of all. Obviously, we've got the premium and the standard season pass. Now, along the premium season pass, you will also be in some of your bundle rewards, be receiving some extra XP. So what's going to happen is by buying this, so of course once again we've got a premium and a paid, so once again we've got a standard and premium season pass. Now look, obviously I am going to be buying the premium season pass, and for those of you who are, you are going to have some season pass boosts along the way of 4k SP. I think they've broken it up. They realized that the 10k all at once did not work, so they're breaking it up and giving you a boost along the way. Now there is some crazy stuff on here in terms of the evolutions and even some of the cards. We've got the seasonal objectives to start us off. We've got 200 SP for doing all these very basic things. I mean, let's be honest, you can get up to the 18 goals in one squad battles match, which with all the squad battles match objectives, it's probably worth doing. So we've got in this section alone 1000 SP, and then for completing the lot you get 1.4k. So very simple stuff. By literally just playing 15 games and scoring 18 goals, you have rattled off a lot of that first initial bit of the season pass. Now, something that you would have been able to do prior to the season pass coming out, I know it's brilliant me telling you afterwards, but it's good information for next season, because obviously there's going to be a next one. When there is a store pack that provides you a consumable that is available for season points, you can buy that the day before and redeem it on the day, and you will get those season points. So what you can do is you buy the season pass pack. It gives you a redeemable item that if you click A, it redeems it in that immediate season. If you don't click A, you just don't open any other packs between now and then you'll be able to get what is basically an extra boost. And there's actually, I think, 4k worth of those usually in the last week of the season pass, so you can really give yourself a big boost up. Now, in the Ultimate Team objectives, we will have a lot of seasonal stuff released tonight. So on Friday, now as far as seasonal objectives go, a lot of this is going to get released Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ultimate Tots is coming, and I would be incredibly surprised if they didn't drop a banger. Now obviously right now, daily objectives, I have 8 minutes before this refreshes, so realistically for me, what does make sense is if I go into a quick rush match, I could go ahead and get those extra season points, but I can't be bothered because we know I'll be finishing the season pass early anyway. So as far as the weekly objectives go and things like this, you just want to make sure with those things like the daily objectives, if you weren't, doing a video right now, if I had 10 minutes, I would just go in a squad battles game and I'd get that ticked off. The weekly objectives, pretty simple. It's just playing the game. There's not a lot to be said about those sections. What we will have is there's going to be a rush objective that's going to come out probably on Friday or Saturday, along with the new Ultimate Tots, which obviously will be worth completing. That's going to give you a big boost in what you've got available. We've then got things in other game modes. Now this is something, if you look at the people who are speed running the season pass, this is what they're going to be doing, and this is the simple route to it. So first of all, clubs daily objectives. So this is for pro clubs. So score 3 goals in clubs rush matches, score 3 goals in clubs rush matches, play 2 matches in clubs rush matches. So all you've got to do there for what is in total basically an extra 250 season points is play 3 rush matches in clubs and then win and then score 3 goals. So it's very simple stuff, and a lot of people will miss that out because they don't play clubs. Now look, I'm not saying you have to do all of this. A lot of this, if you don't play clubs, look, if you play clubs, it's getting done anyway. If you don't, you might not want to waste your time trying to really tick these off, but playing 6 matches, if you really need the XP, it's going to get you 125 season points, and if you want to push that further to 10, you can get 250 to play in the 6 and 10, and if you can win 6 matches in that, you'll also get a further 250. So you can get 500 season points for playing clubs, 10 matches, and winning 6 of those. Now looking at the player objectives and the mana objectives, things get a little bit easier here. So you've got play free, very simple. You don't have to win free. So you can put these games on in the background and these games will play themselves, and look, you might lose. But if you don't have a career mode that you actually care about for a player, then doing this is only going to benefit you and get you extra season points. Same with play 6. hats on off, perform a hat trick, literally just in one of those 6 games that you're essentially simming by just not playing, just score a hat trick in one of them. Very, very simple stuff. And then complete 10 match objectives. So that one might be a little bit more difficult. I'm not sure how tough the match objectives are, but at the point that you've done all 3 of those with very, very little effort, it's worth maybe making the effort to do the match objectives, and then in total you're walking away with an extra 1.5k SP. Now that's going to happen every week, so all you've got to do to really boost this, I mean, if we have a look at the first 4 weeks of the season pass, you can get an extra 6k season points by simply just going into this game mode and essentially simming matches. Yeah, you're not officially simming the matches, but you are literally not playing the game. It's exactly the same for manager career. I mean, this is play 1, play 3, play 5, play 7. This is the simplest addition to your season pass, where you can literally rattle through it, and like I say, every week this resets. It's another 6k SP for literally just simming matches. You know, you might not necessarily be simming them officially, but you're literally putting a match on, not actually playing it, having it on in the background. Like, depending on your setup, if you've got 2 TVs in the same place or anything like that, you can have a squad battles match. Like, depending on your setup, you can have this match on and watch something on another screen, or if you have a HDMI splitter, you can have this match on and change back between it when there's halftime and things like that, and then just watch a movie. So you really actually don't have to play the game mode despite having to play the game mode. So obviously we mentioned rush. That's going to be a big one. There will be rush objectives based around basically just playing like 10 matches. It's going to be pretty simple. Obviously your weekly objectives reset here as well, so even if you're not going to be playing the game a lot, just getting your squad battles matches done is absolutely worth your while. If you look at squad battles at the moment as well, there is so much to be had there. By just playing 10 matches here, you're probably going to sit yourself in gold 1. So not only are you getting that season pass reward, you're getting a team of the season, you're getting a load of coins as well. So honestly, for me, that's a massive dub. In terms of what else is going to be released for it throughout, we actually have a good idea of what they're going to give us. First of all, we are going to get season points based off of a kit objective. Now this kit usually costs 40,000 coins. It's going to be in the store, and yes, it's a little bit pricey, but if you're not going to get other stuff done, it's a worthwhile way to get yourself a little boost of season points. Usually in that objective there's about 1,000 or more. We will also see objectives based on, of course, the cups. You're going to see objectives based on foot champs, things like this. It'll be, you know, the 10 win foot champs kind of stuff that we've seen quite a lot of good stuff recently, and then include some season points there. They will also likely say using certain players from a certain league, that kind of thing. They will also be using certain players from a certain league. In a squad battles match, for example, gets you 500 season points, and there'll be a row of objectives to line this up. Now bearing in mind it's Ultimate Tots, we're going to have an array of different leagues, so it's hard to predict what these will be, but it will be very easy to complete them. And if you need any help, drop a comment on this video and I will tell you the best combinations of teams, because I always know that. Now if you're new around here and this video has helped you at all, you've got any new information, make sure to drop a like down below. I'm going to be doing a guide on the evos that you need to be using on the correct players for this season pass, so make sure to check that out too, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.